We were designed to win, but we've been programmed to fail.
You have got to tie your existence to your creator. If you don't tie who you are to God, I got news for you. You're gonna forever struggle.
Every morning you wake up and you justify your existence.
If you believe that we could do something about it, if you believe that we should have a sense of mission, that we were born for such a time as this, that we're here for a reason.
Life is not just the passing of time. Life is a collection of experiences, their frequency and their intensity. Life is not just watching the clock tick away.
Two things we get every day. That's a chance and a choice. Let's put more value on the choices that we make, because our choices is what determine our destination.
Here's major time in the presence of the prospect. That's major time. And so little time on the major stuff in the presence of. How many hours in the presence of in my day? How many hours in the presence of during my sales week? Because the time that really counts is in the presence of. Don't mistake movement for achievement.
You know, if you take people, and I've told you this, and you expose them voluntarily to things that they are avoiding and are afraid of, you know, that they know they need to overcome in order to meet their goals, their self-defined goals. If you can teach people to stand up in the face of the things they're afraid of, they get stronger. And you don't know what the upper limits to that are, because you might ask yourself, like, if for 10 years, if you didn't avoid doing what you knew you needed to do, by your own definitions, right, within the value structure that you've created, to the degree that you've done that, what would you be like?
See, if you've never been in the bottom, there's some stuff you ain't never had to know. But all of you that have been in the bottom, you know it oh too well, don't you? You come from nothing. You can be successful without an education. You can be successful without coming from a rich family. You can be successful, I don't care what color you are, what faith you belong to, I don't care what's wrong with you. You can be successful.
You know, there are remarkable people who come into the world from time to time. There are people who do find out over decades-long periods what they could be like if they were who they were, if they spoke their being forward. And they get stronger and stronger, and we don't know the limits to that. We do not know the limits to that. You're not everything you could be, and you know it.
We do for our children. We do for our grandchildren. We do. We have to show up for our great-grandchildren until we take our last breath.